Hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter. We out on this YouTube street. Now guys, as you guys gonna read, yes, welcome to another sitcom Shenanigans. And I have to tell you, this is a big shenanigan you don't even want to know. Yes, the Jefferson had their first episode, guys. Yes, my brother Rashid and my sister Anaya, yes, the champ, they had their first sitcom, guys. And let me tell you, hold on to your seat because this was a bumpy ride. I have to tell you, it was so funny that let me tell I'm gonna ask my apology ahead. Anaya and Rashid, I'm sorry, but the part of the fire, and hello, it happened 20 years ago, but that part got me crying.
Wool up, just wool up.
But I know it was terrible. It was a terrible situation. But thank God, today, after almost 20 years or even more, they can talk and laugh about it. So guys, definitely go check out this sitcom that the Jefferson had, because let me tell you, there was a lot of things. Not only the fire, but there was a lot of more things that was on fire. So guys, the Jefferson had their first sitcom and it was called Men Child in Promised Land and Q&A and all of that. Yes, they did have some Q&A and they were talking about their relationship, how they have met each other. It's a very, very beautiful story and it's more than 20 years, guys. Very strong couple on this YouTube street and all of that. Yes, guys, and they also went to the Men Child. Yes, where Rashid was born and raised from the hood and all of that. And he was proudly showing us everything and all of that. I have to say, it definitely make you a stronger man, a conscious man, and also, you know, a very strong family man. The things you go through, you know, as a child, as young and all of that. And it was nice to talk about the hood and all of that, because what Anaya was saying also in this life is that a lot of creation and also a lot of ideas have come from the hood. And I have to say, it came from the hood. It doesn't get the credit that it's supposed to get. This have been for so many years. It has been like this. And let me tell you guys, also the living situation they were talking about, you know, living in the hood and all of that, what they are trying to break and build, you know, in the hood and all of that. It's also happening here in Europe. It's, you know, all the places where people were, you know, grow up in that culture and all of that is definitely being mixed and all of that with all type and all type of people. It has its good part and it's definitely have its less good part, I have to say. Also, look, I have hit the panel, guys, because this conversation, this topic have really touched her. And I have to tell you guys, they went all the way to the 80s, in my opinion. They went from the music at that time, the dancing, the playing of the games, when we were younger, what kind of games we used to play and all of that. And nowadays, what the children are playing with. And as they further went to this sitcom and all of that, we definitely went to in some shenanigans, I have to say, because then they were talking about their relationship and all of that, and how Anaya apparently, you know, not caused, but had, you know, something to do with a kind of fire. Got my brother Rashid's head all the way left and right. I'm sorry guys, but this, you guys need to go watch this. This was hilarious. But before we get into that, I'm going to give you guys a little part of that fire situation. There was also a whole conversation about how they met each other and the first time they came over at the house. So Rashid was saying, you came over and got in my bed. Well, Anaya's reaction, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Rewind it, reverse it. Let me tell you, I was laughing here. And she said, that is how I remember and all of that. Well, Anaya, let me tell you, she went all the way in. She was like, hell to the no. That is not how it went down. And then Rashid say, you got some panties on and all of that. I swear to God, that was also so funny. So Anaya says, go back and rewind it because that is now how it have happened. Then they start talking about a fire that Rashid was doing something in the kitchen and all of that. Go and watch the video so you guys can get more detail of the fire. But I can tell you guys that there were apparently Rashid had some cats and all of that, and there was one cat, I think one cat, as I could have understood, that have passed away in the fire. They have lost also so many things because of the fire, and you guys need to go, because I don't want to say too much, but the chat, I swear to God, I am not taking this upon me. I am not doing it. So listen now. Let's go to what the chat had to say. I will not mentioning any names who have said it, but somebody said in the chat, Anaya fire and desire. Then then another person said, well, this one I was crying. Technically, he killed 3 cats. With other words, the one that had passed away, then there was another cat, and now we're talking about Anaya cat too, Anaya Pudadi. I was crying. Then another person said in the chat, so basically, you all words Nelly's song. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Guys, you guys need to go watch that live so you guys can understand what went down. But let me tell you, I'm happy that, you know, after almost 20 years they can go back and talk about it and we'll be laughing right now. But they also have said that this really took a lot of them and they have lost a lot in this fire. So rest in peace, Mimi, the cat that have passed away. I think one of the other cats have survived it, but it was a little bit funny in my opinion. But still, on the other hand, you know, it have happened a very long time ago. And like I say, they can laugh about it, but it was a crazy, but they also say it was crazy that night when it all went down. They were also giving good advice also for relationship, also for children and school and all of that in this whole sitcom Shenanigans that I am reporting about right now. And they have talked about what is going on also nowadays at the schools and this and that. They had some real talk, I have to say, some real talk, especially also with the children and all of that. It was a very, very great life. Overall, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Till now, I have to say, everybody who have done the sitcom have done it in their own way, their own originality, and I have to say, for now, I don't have no favorite one. Everybody have such a great team and such a great you know, creativity that they are doing this the way they're doing it. So I like everybody their sitcom till now. There's still some few that I still need to watch that did not do their sitcom yet, like QST. I don't know if she have done it already, so I need to watch QST. Looney have did one, but it's 3 hours, so I need to go through that still. And I don't know who else. Oh, let me go to my, yeah, I think that was it. And I cannot wait for Through Hers to do her after show about the sitcoms and all of that also. I love that show too, so we're gonna get into that too, guys. So guys, want to thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to another sitcom Shenanigans. Let me tell you, this was definitely a huge shenanigans, but in a good way, and also very, very informative, and also very advice, you know, great advice they have give also in this whole sitcom. Now guys, like I always say, God bless everybody, stay blessed everybody, and you know it, ahora, Sylis in the building. Bye guys, doo-doo.